Welcome aboard, everybody. This is LHI-Magic. Some Waves 2. Continuing our Italy game. Our war with France is, I think, soon to be over. We're still maintaining a 3-1 advantage in victory points. Got new docks building. We have one more battleship to come out, and we've got one of the Garibaldi Weasels going. We will add another one when once we have that other battleship out, if we can afford it. Goal in the game remains the same: control the Med, and it's really leading me towards fighting with Britain. They've been our ally pretty much the entire game. I'm not sure, really not sure that I want to do that. That would give me potential for four more possessions, but looking at the almanac, it's not a very good fight. They're double in battleships, equal in battle cruisers, equal in heavy cruisers at higher tonnage, and all of these are at high. Well, we've got more tonnage in battle cruisers, but equal in light cruisers, equal in destroyers. I just don't think it's a fight I want to do. RP wise, like I said, that we've been friends with them the whole game, so it's really tough to break that alliance just for extra colonies. We're doing pretty well money wise. I mean, we're beating France, Austria-Hungary, Russia, right about at Germany, and US is ahead. Now that's our wartime footing, so it will go down a little, but that's where we stand right now. So let's run a turn and see what happens. We've intercepted a French raider. We'll fight him, even though this will be another one of these, probably a bad choice. One of our older, one of our older light cruisers. 4 8-inch guns, 5.5 inches of armor, 6-inch on the turrets. See what the French bring to the table. All right, our home is to the north. Winds are in our favor. Let's turn side at least. Okay, they're shooting at us. Claims to be a light cruiser. If that's the case, closing is good for us. All right, hit with an 8-inch gun. Good way to start the battle. Oh. Weather's getting worse. Yep, he's potentially getting away, although he wants to close the range. Glad to have him do it. All right, it's an SFAX class. 28 knots is what he can normally do. I'm hoping that 1 8-inch hit might have caused some problems. There he goes, disappearing. As he disappears into the rain and mist. All right, let's go back to cruise. Kept looking like he was trying to break left. So let's continue on that way. See if anything else happens. I would like to kill it, but just downright bad weather. Guess if we don't find him, we'll continue on to Tripoli. Say hello to our boys down there. All right, we took no damage. He took light damage. That's about it. It's going to be a marginal victory at best. Yeah, draw, 25 points. Regime in France is racked by unrest and demonstrations. They have been forced to accept a peace with us gaining disputed territories. All right. Let's see. Okay, so Norway got 5 points. Couldn't take Norway. We could have China, Tonkin, Antilles, Senegal, Middle Congo, Madagascar, Djibouti. Djibouti is the one we said we might take, although that spreads us a little thin into the um, Indian Ocean. But at least it's only one sea lane away. Let's go ahead and take that, and the rest will be going for the budget. The Kant Company has developed a fighter as a private venture. They want to know if we are interested in buying it. But let's take a look. Kant Z63. It's faster than ours. Slightly better range. Firepower is equal. Maneuverability is better. Toughness is better. Of course, we'll take it. Of course, we don't know what airports are, but we know what airplanes are, I guess, now. All right, our budget's hurting a little bit. Let's see how long we've got. 4 more months. We can go a couple months. Let's reserve everything. That will help quite a bit. All right, there we go. That gets us to positive. All right, now we've got to consider the San Giorgio's. Okay, I think we can build a better heavy cruiser right now. So these are designed for 21 knots, 5.5-inch belt, 5-inch turrets. They do have our good 8-inch guns, good 10-inch guns, or good, I'm sorry, 6-inch guns. I think and they're 13,000, well, they're 10,000 tons. Our Puglias are 13,000 tons. They've got 3 triples, 27 knots. I think we keep making these. We haven't gained much weight. I think we keep making these, if anything. And we start dumping those. So we've got 2. Let's drop the earliest 2. I don't think if we design a new heavy cruiser, we can make a better one. Interesting choice. 9-inch guns. I go with 8-inch just see if. All right, we did get that improved turret, but it was for 8 inches above 8 inches. Yes, happy Turkey Day Eve for American Thanksgiving. I'm going to spend the next few hours getting ready to watch Slapsgiving, the Friends Thanksgiving episode. Preparing in all my systems to watch that. Those turrets are just too ugly. Let's see, do we have a superimposed? I don't have a forward superimposed, so I think we just build the same ship. I don't see a reason to. Because we could bring it back up, but it's already basically obsoleted. That those were built in 1924. All right, we're gonna design the same sort of ship, heavy cruiser. Wow, interesting. Of 13,000 tons. Gonna go a little heavier on the armor. 6 and 6 secondaries, 2 normal, medium, torpedo defense 1 normal. All right, clear the turrets. Clear the turrets. Take these out of. All right. I can't say no to the 9. Oh wait, we're at. There we go. All right, 6-inch turrets gets us, or 8-inch turrets gets us a lot closer. I had 10-inch turrets in there. 628 knots is getting us very close. Drop to a 4-inch conning tower. I'd like to get a 2-inch deck. Make the half center line a little smaller. Oh, whoops, I went the wrong one. 323, that's pretty reasonable. Got some weight. Throw on some more ammo. Can't quite squeeze out another 6-inch gun. That's pretty reasonable ship, I think, at this point. All right, start designing those. We've also got a bunch of our 900-ton destroyers that are obsolete. I think it's time to ditch them. Well, wait, let's take a look before we go crazy. Increasing torpedo tubes just gets not enough, so we got a 3 broadside at 31 knots. It's a pretty decent destroyer. But these things are just much more capable. 33 knots, and those were cold. We have a oil-fired ship. No, we don't. I don't think we have an oil-fired destroyer. Let's design one and see what that looks like. Today's design day, everyone. Welcome aboard to Design Day. All right, that's a pretty capable. That's a pretty capable destroyer. 32 knots if we push that. 3 5-inch guns definitely gives it a lot better fight in the destroyer battle. 2 double mounts. Got a tiny bit of weight left. Maybe we can get to 150 ammo. I like it. All right, there's our new destroyer class. And we'll do the same like we did before. We'll replace the 900s as we go along. The older Garibaldis, we got to take a look at those. I don't want to spend any money on them. I'd like to keep one. Sometimes when you scrap it, it'll say keep it as a museum ship. I wish I could force that. Action. Because look at this. The Seppi Garibaldi has 5 battle stars. Seppi Weasel also has 6 battle stars. Is in that one extra action. They're they're not bad still. 26 knots, 12 inches of belt, decent 13-inch guns. You know what? Let's just give them. All right, 4 months and 706. Made it into it. All right, it takes 8 months. We don't have the. We went through this before. Replace the machinery, switch it for oil. We get a ton more. But now we're talking crazy cost. Yep, we did this before. We went through this before, and without torpedo defense, I can't justify that. I will justify just rebuilding it as is. Save these. Well, we have the money. A new hawkish government wants to raise armament expenditure. What is your reaction? Excellent. This will ensure the safety of our nation, of course. I'll bring some tension. Strong navy is a guarantor of peace, but it must be coupled with careful diplomacy. I think that's what it is. Get some tension, but not. All right. Pontier class, we'll build 6 of those. Do the same thing where when those are about 7 months out, we'll start 6 more. Our scientists have finally figured out the workings of a gyroscope. Wow, kid's toy, they got it. Research breakthrough torpedo technology and gyroscopes. Well, that's actually better. Who do we want to spy on? What else might be fun to fight? maybe the U.S. Maybe we should, instead of, we'll even though Britain would make more sense, we know we've been allied for them for so long. RP wise, we can't fight them, but we can fight their friends. We can try to make the U.S. PO. The Andrea Doria is commissioned in the Navy. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. It's been a political murder in the Balkans. What is your advice on how to handle the crisis? Demand that the guilty are brought to justice even at the risk of war. Gives us budget and prestige and a lot of attention. Nations stupid enough to put their fingers in the Balkan fire should realize that they can get. That's what I like. The other one loses me prestige. I think I like that one. Scientists are well underway understanding improved longitude framing. Very exciting. The Toscana is ready for construction. Right? Let's see if we can. Certainly can. Giuseppe Garibaldi and a Giuseppe Weasel have finished their construction. Let's put them back on reserve fleet. So the battleship finishes its workups, we'll do the same. Let's focus back to the med. We also want to get these those on the, and we want to start bringing our foreign service which were the bring out the Rio Amazonas. That means we can bring 6 of these back. It's 8. To add. Once they get there, we'll refit them. Alright, I like where it's going. Guess the next area we're gonna have to look is capable light cruiser, because at this point all of our heavy cruisers that we're designing faster most of our light cruisers. So that's right, we did the Milano, which is a fairly decent 4 or 6-inch gun. 28 ship. And those were 1926, so not too bad. I wonder if we can get. Can't do everything at once. Still going the old style. Let's try. Double turret. Not research double or triple turrets on light cruiser ship. So let's take a look at our submarines. Do the same thing. We're gonna scrap 6. And you know what? Now that I think about it, we're building 6 destroyers. We can live without tension. Scrap 6. And we'll build some subs. Still only have coastal subs. San Giornos, let's see what those are. 21 knot. What was the oh, that the battleship was the Yeah, these are the ones that, no, the slower ones. Lepantos, that's right. Those were the ones that were old style battleship that we repurposed as a battle cruiser. Now it would get reclassified as a battleship. I tried to. I saw that on their P500, another one of those solitaire games. It's interesting that a lot of those are solitaire Nazis. I guess that's because they had more subs, and I know that the other company did the Pacific and the U.S. subs, but it's funny that we like to play the Nazis there. I guess they had cool, but are they the baddies? I'm not. San Gerinos finally have a little bit of positive. 21 knots. I think we're just gonna kill those right now. Why save them? Not gonna get in a battle for a while. These two Lombardias. We need to. Oh, we didn't. Oh, that's right, because we did it at a different. Take a look. 23 knots. Now, I think the new one we're building is much better. 27 knots, more guns. So I think we'll kill those off too. Bye, Lombardis. There's some more destroyers. You know what? Let's just clear our 900-ton fleet and hope we get into a fight soon. All right, the Montebellos, we're going to bring them in. Just give them a service life extension. Bringing up some of our foreign service ships in. Sir. All right. Scientists have finally figured out workings of director firing. Okay, well, perfect. That means everybody else is coming back in for refits. Thank you, game. Yeah, I like those sub games. I like that those solo sub games are fun. That really works. Uh, that I don't know what to call it. That genre really works well for a solo game. Counterintelligence believes that Great Britain has stolen technology and hull construction from us. The affair has leaked to the press. Conservative newspapers are clamoring for action. What should we do? I'm going to take the prestige hit because I don't want to fight Britain. Same thing, our foreign service corvettes. Look at those little things. We'll just, they're just coming in for a slap. Get those last two ahead as well. I'd like to get another Garibaldi Weasel going. It's just a little rich for my blood. Oh, that's right. It's time to go back in and director firing. Got enough weight? Yep, we do. All right. Well, we're going to do that for. These are our last coal. Apples. Let's see what. Sting. Firing. Yep. See, here's the problem. We don't have enough weight. And if we take. Always got to get the undercoating, man. You always got to get it. It's the cheapest thing we can. I guess that's it. It's just way more. Do anything else. See which cheaper. Changing ammo makes it go to 12 months. Changing a gun keeps it at 4 months and 888 gets cheaper. Whereas changing armor on the secondaries triples or doubles the cost. I think it's drop a gun. Capable ship still. We'll keep that one. No, I don't want to classify it as a battleship. Wait, this one has short range? That's right, these were med only. Build 2 ships. Gotta look carefully because I know we have some that we don't. More short range battle cruisers. These are the ones. These are the ones that I'm not sure they were they were for a specific purpose. I guess we'll keep them. They're dangerous. Don't want to classify it, but add sent director firing to those. Now we get into the older. 12.5-inch armor, 13-inch guns, 6-gun broadside. Still, and 23 knots. They're still. I think these are still worth. 1927 is a big year. Upgrades here. Let's see. Lapons look like these are the battle. These are the ones that were. They were the old style battleships. don't have a lot of throw weight. I mean, they have the 13-inch guns. I don't know. I almost feel. Well, go ahead and keep them. The whole fleet in for rebuild. These guys go to reserve fleet. Let's see, the Dante Dexter. Let's see what that one looks like. Okay, that's our cross-deck firing ship. 10-gun broadside. Yeah, still. This one definitely stays. I don't see why not. Alright, now we're falling behind a little, but these will all be short. Target designator, okay. 16-inch, quality 0, 16-inch guns. That's pretty good. Alright. I just want to look at the design of a battleship now. Alright. That's not what I would build. I don't know why. Quality 14 -1 guns. Alright, so they're 19,000 yard range. They go 8.8 inches at range. Alright. So why would we not go with 16-inch quality 0? They go 26,000 rounds. Back at that 19,000, 26,000 yards. Back at that 19,000 we were looking at for the max for the 14s. They do 11, so they're 3 inches more penetration. Wow. Okay. Can we make a modern dreadnought? Battleship. It's pretty cheap if you do it like this. Let's drop the conning tower to around 11. Up the turrets up to about 15. Since there's none yet, 16-inch. Let's do double turrets because I think anything else is going to be too expensive. Get rid of that one. Instead, we'll have super. Yep. Oh, low freeboard, no. Short range, no. Amped. Alright, so we still can't get everything we want. Cross deck fire will save us a little. Three triples maybe instead? Ah, worse. 3-2. 3-2, 2-3. Yeah, we don't have the all forward technology yet, but yeah, that's where we're headed. Um, we also can't quite do everything we want. Can't do the weight. I don't want to drop 13 and a half may just be, well, secondaries we can drop some. Let's take those down. Not really. It's 2.5. Air tops. Let's see what gun is. All right, so we really need to, if we're defending against our own guns. Yeah, I don't think we're quite 16-inch guns. So let's let the docks build some more. Let this big refit get finished. Pro-French rebellion has broken out in our possession, Corsica. Okay, I don't like that. Naval conference in London has agreed to raise the displacement limit for light cruisers to 10,000 tons. Okay, that's a good. Just need turrets. 6 corvettes have finished. Got hold of the French flying boat de Bay. Nice. Scientists have made unexpected advances in hull construction. 1% weight savings. All right, that's going to help us with our what we want to do with the battleship. Temporary setback. Figuring out the concept of motor landing. It's okay. Italy has crushed the rebels in Corsica. Yay, Italy. Change there. It's good. I would have been angry if I give that fight the French to take it back again. Docks are complete. Andrea Doria is refinished. Caesar, Augusto, Napoli, San Marco, Liguria, Alba, Ritria, Dante Dexter, Dante Cogs, Toro Emanuele, Attila Rigolio, Lepanto have all finished. That should get us to positive budget. Build some more docks. We'll let our budget build a little first, I think, before we let this thing go. Okay, the Brits want to sell us the rights to explosive shells. We'll take that. Scientists reported they've suffered a temporary setback in figuring out the concept of secondary turrets on BBs. I'm not as concerned about turrets for secondaries, although in the long range it's a good thing. Scandal involving some important dignitaries from Germany has occurred at a party given on a work by one of your. How do you handle the incident? Have to hush it up, I think. And now the Germans are offering to sell us the rights to medium-range submarines. Look at that. Take it. See where we're at with our destroyers under construction. 3 and 4 months, so it's time to build. That was the Pontier class. 6 more of those. Couple of quiet turns. France is getting angry at us again for pretty much no known reason. I don't know what the problem is. Got 5 destroyers. Managed to get hold of the prints for the U.S. light cruiser Reno. Okay, they don't have much better than us then. They don't have multiple gun turrets. 4 centerline turrets of 5 gun broadside. That's kind of basically what we'd have to build right now, and no, and submerged turbs only. It's basically what we'd have to build right now. Why the French are getting so angry. One of our major arms manufacturers wants us to enter a technology sharing company in the U.S. Is this advisable? Uh, okay. That's. Guess we're not going to get in a fight with U.S. Technology sharing agreement with the U.S. has been of great benefit to our research in naval aviation, like air. Finally worked out airship bombardment. Now airships can drop our. All right, we've gained fleet tactics from them as well. Well worth it, I think. Slowly building up our cash. Russia is hosting an international regatta and sail race. Our well-trained crew is favored to. What are their instructions? Make sure they finish behind the host station. That'll make Russia quieter, or go for the win. Prestige and tension. Prestige bet that I had to give up. Alright, this might be a Russia-France battle. That generally happens. Or some help in the research are heavier than air. So they're really helping us out. And now we get some help with light forces and torpedo warfare. But we're not having any luck with increased electronic computing power. Triple tubes. Okay. Well, we just started 6 destroyers, and we're. All right. This one goes the other way. The last one was a gun armed. This actually these work. These complement each other pretty well. Rating for speed, we can get 32 knots. That's a pretty big throw. Nine tube throw. Okay, so it's a crowded center line. Gun and torpedo mounts will affect rate of fire. Total rate of fire minus 20. Alright, we're going to have to get rid of one of our guns, which actually gives us almost enough to get 33 knots. We'll go add some ammo. It's 5-inch. Ooh. Let's get 5-inch guns on here. That'd be, let's see, just slightly overweight. Stick with 31 knots. Oh, those in turrets. Let's put them in casemates so we should. Ah, look at that, so close. That looks like a win. 0 there. Win to me. The Giuseppe Caesar Abba. Docks are completed. Scientists have made unexpected advances in anti-aircraft artillery. Heavy AA machine guns. Enables light AA weapons. Alright, that means another full redo, but that's alright. You know what? Make 6 of those as well. That's gonna hurt our butt. So we've got the Pontiers are our fleet destroyers, and the Caesar Abbas are. And our Caesar Abbas are the torpedo defense. Anti-British rebellion is broken out in Ireland. Scientists have made unexpected advances in machinery development. Small tube boilers too, saves 1%. That's two 1% weight savings. Scientists report they have suffered temporary setback in figuring out the concept of improved triple turrets, which that will help our. That's that's the tech we need to get those triple turrets working. But we have figured out a stable explosive filler for our AP projectiles. That's better. And also motor torpedo boat squadrons. Okay, that allows us to build MTB squadrons. So let's do it this way. I think we're going to be fighting France again. We fought a lot. Fought a lot around here, didn't we? So I'm thinking Syracuse might be a place to build it. Couple of let's build 3 around, we'll just surround Sicily. Okay, well, 2. Are we building 2? Yep, we are. These are pretty cheap. All right, and let's go with 2 in Tunis as well. 2 neat. Finally figured out the 12-foot rangefinder. That's nice. Great Britain crushed the rebels in Ireland. During maneuvers, one of our ships opened fire on a fishing boat from Russia, sinking the boat and killing several fish. How do we react? Well, the boat was fishing in a restricted area, of course, and they suffered the consequences of their own carelessness. I can't even express anything more Sovietly than that. Technology sharing agreement has been great benefits to our research in naval gun manufacture. Okay. Not build a new battleship in some time. A lot of stuff getting ready to pop off the rails here. Oh, that's why our money's getting hurt. I forgot when you redo these ships, come back out and active. There we go. That certainly saves some money. All right, it's 1,500 ton. They're fine. It's 2. Ed. All right, that's it's a lot more working capital. Let's build six more torpedo style. And it is time to design a dreadnought. All right, that extra weight. Sticking with 15-inch guns, I do sort of like it. I was thinking of going 15-inch as well. The gun data, they're 26,000 yards. 6-inch guns, 28,000 yards. I think 16-inch guns. Thinking that to save a little space, I'd like more armor. Half, maybe. Let's drop the conning tower to like 10. Drop the secondaries to 2.5. Get those up to 15. At this point, let's get rid of the torpedoes. Yeah, that one's... I think I have a... Could do an aft center line superimposed instead. See if that can... Oh no, it has the same arc because it can't fire over another superimposed turret, so it doesn't... Let's put that one in. That take out the aft center line. Let's try triples. Triple doubles, maybe. I think we're gonna make it. Okay. So we went from 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 to still 10 guns. And we actually have a little weight if we need. Get our belt to 13. Turrets to 13.5. Normal and normal. Alright, I think that's gonna be design. Got a little weight left for improved Alright, we'll fix... Oh yeah, we'll let those two get the better... World cruise for our young cadets is planned. What should we take? Obviously, the best ships we have. Alright, time to build 2 more Mefis. Or Toscanas. Yeah, Toscanas. Actually, what we should do is... Let's wait till those come out and we'll build an updated design. Finish construction of a motor torpedo squadron in Sicily, Sardinia, Tunisia. We're getting more heavier than air. Seaplane scouts enables seaplane bases. Okay, there we go. They want to know if we're interested in buying their new fighter. It's definitely better across the board. Yes, we are. No, we still can't make it. But now we can build air bases. Alright, I always like to do this from them. So much easier. Sicily, same thing. We want to build air base. I think Syracuse. We had a lot of fights over here, and then we'll put one in Cagliari over here. Airbase is I'm thinking maybe up a little higher, and there was also a lot of fights. No, we're gonna go Caligari. I remember now that I think about it. We also had a bunch of fights up by Nice. So let's get Saint Florent as another. Approved ASW from the US. Thank you, US. Oh, that made France unhappy. Our 2 cruisers are in. There's been an internal upheaval in northern Korea. Russia is sending a force there to restore order, but they are likely to have far-reaching plans. Should issue an ultimatum that they back down. Russia backs down, but relations are soured. Okay, we just don't want to fight France and Russia at the same time. Let's build 2 of those Italias. It's going to be painful. But we've got more stuff coming off the board here pretty quick. Security agreement with Great Britain has... Oh yeah, let's add the better fire control. Has expired. Let's put those destroyers on. Ships to add. Retrofit them. Finished our air bases. Improved armor. 2% weight savings on armor right after we start making a ship. Now what I wanted to do was take those 2 newest ships, which were the Toscana. Is that it? Oh yeah, that's right. Now wait a minute. Now they're too heavy? Doesn't make sense. Oh, the director fire put it over. That's what it is. %10 change. Oh wait, there we go. Okay. All right, that was weird. Something was weird. That's better. All right. So we've got that weight savings. Not enough for another knot, I'm sure. No. We'll add some. Now can we, wait a minute, can do light AA. So we'll take that right up. And I'm thinking we're going to get DP on 3-inch guns, so that's why I'm keeping those. 10% change. Yep. Okay. Right. We're gonna call this the Toscana Los. Docks are ship design, fleet tactics, landing craft. Figured out DDs up to 1,500 tons. Okay. Toscana, we want to build. Really like to build 2 of those. Let's start them and see where we have some stuff. Let's get them. Intelligence reports the Russian Navy has a majority of their heavy ships in active status. What should we do? I say we don't fret about it. We actually would send them a note suggesting they reduce their stance or mobilize all of our major ships. Doing that, we can't afford to do it. Fascist coup has taken place in Germany. That should quiet everything down. The new Garibaldi Weasel has been defeated. Uprising, and let's send a battleship to this African colony. There we go. We just got our new Weasel class battle cruiser. Let's see there. That's going to be an interesting ship. 29 knots. Hopefully we get to use that in our fight against Russia. 5 destroyers are commissioned. A new liberal government wants to reduce arms expenditure. That would, of course, spell doom for our proud nation. 13-inch quality 1 13-inch guns. If we don't get in a state of war, unfortunately we are, I was going to say it would be the time to bring our 13-inch gun ships back in for retrofit. Let's take a look at just some of our older. Alright, so let's look at the gun data. Max range is 21,000 yards. At max range, they do 7.9 inches of penetration. Our normal range is about 10. Let's look at 10. They do 13 inches. Alright, so if we upgraded the guns at 10,000 yards, they do 14 and a half, and their max range goes to 20,000. So that significantly more dangerous. Like I said, we just can't do it while we're at a state of war. Put all those on trade protection. Montebello's are trade protection. Got enough service. I wonder if we can put those, since we don't need them, let's throw on trade protection. Take a look at Almanac. Oh, let's start intel up. Alright, we're parity on battleships. We've got more battle cruisers. The US is making carriers, interesting. They've got more heavy cruisers. Or even on light cruisers. We've got them on destroyers and corvettes, submarines. Their aircraft, they're killing us. So now here's from what I understand, if you select slow aircraft development, it only works on your on your nation. If that's, and that kind of looks like what it is because we're way behind the power curve aircraft. All right, let's. You know what? It's 11:15. We've been playing for more than an hour. I think it's time to stop. See where our war goes in the next turn. Thank you all for watching. This is LHI-Magic and signing out. Yeah, exactly. Well, yes, and that's what's going to. France may jump in, and then we'll get that the worst, which is VP's start for the war with Russia, then get wiped out if France jumps in. But once again, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for following the stream, everybody, and have a great day.